Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video, folks. I'm back in World of Warcraft Classic and we're playing Wrath of the Lich King Classic. And today in this video, folks, we're going to be doing the Nexus Heroic Dungeon. And one of my interests here is I want to see how my DPS fares. The reason I say that is I've swapped from Unholy to Frost DPS, so I am absolutely keen to see how I do. I would like to test it in an actual raid, but I am currently saved to all raids, so I think the best or second best option is to simply just do a heroic dungeon and see what's what. Plus this is the daily and there's 2 dailies in here, so we're just gonna go with it. And it's gonna be fun because we have 3 Death Knights and a healer in this group, so it's totally going to be quite interesting. I think things won't last very long. It is also, for the most of it, as you can see, a guild run. So another little bonus here. I am actually, like I said, really curious to see how I fare. I have played around with the Frost DPS build, and I'm quite happy with how it works. The only things letting me down currently are my weapons. I do need slower, higher damaging weapons, but it is what it is. And so, yeah. I mean, yeah. This should be a fairly easy fight and run. Should be fairly flawless. We should be able to get through this right quick. I am looking forward to finishing my druid and getting my druid into raids. Funny enough, I've not played the paladin too much. Paladins just sat there doing paladin things, having paladin cups of tea. There we go. So obviously with the build that I've got, I'm a single target DPS, so really I should do quite good on that. Like I said, the one thing letting me down will of course be my weapons. Currently I'm using fast weapons, and I could definitely increase my damage if I had some better one-handers, but hey, it is what it is, you know, no complaining. It's the best I could get for the time being, and we'll just have to make do with it, really. But as you can see, with several Death Knights here in this run, things aren't staying up for too long.
Run away.
Oh, whirlwind. We don't want to be hit by that. It does hurt quite a bit. And of course, I'm feared, so I'm now running in the opposite direction. And by the time I get there, I've lost quite a bit of DPS.
I can't cast that yet.
I mean, we are hitting pretty decent, so I'm happy with that. Okay, you drop some stuff. We don't really care about anything out of this dungeon. I'm just happy with the emblems. I mean, I'm doing alright for DPS as far as I can see. I am hitting pretty hard.
It's too far away. That spell isn't ready yet.
Also, I am experimenting with a couple of things, trying out different things. So, I need to find a way of doing a lot of damage on multiple targets. So, I'm still kind of learning that, if that makes sense. It's only recently that I swapped my spec, so still have a couple of things to learn. But I do like the Frost spec more than the Unholy, to be honest. It definitely suits my style of play much more.
I'm out of range. I need to get
Alright, well, there's a lot of running around here. I'm trying to kind of catch up with them.
That's still
Can't
recharging.
really hit them if they're out of melee range.
I can't do that yet. It's too far away.
There we go.
That spell isn't
That
ready.
was a bit annoying. So
That ability
sometimes
isn't
my
ready.
mouse is not one that wants to work. I've been having some
don't
issues
have a
with the
target.
right click on it. And I think it's time to replace... Someone died. I think it's time to replace a mouse, which is really annoying because it's quite an expensive mouse as well. As far as mice prices go, at least. So it always seems to be the case when I buy a expensive gaming mouse that doesn't really last me very long. In the moment it's out of warranty, it starts to go wrong. Whereas I've had cheap mice that have lasted me so long. And it's really disappointing when you get something from a well-known brand like Logitech or Razer and they don't last you as long as the cheap plasticky odd mice. So yeah, I think that's my lesson learned. I think that's the last time I'll buy something expensive.
You know what they say about curiosity. There's plenty of meat to go around. You know what they say about
Alrighty,
I need a target.
try and hit all three targets at the same time, get a bit of damage going on there. Yep, she's disappeared. We got this one right there. Give her a couple
I
of
need
whacks.
to target something
And
first.
now we wait for her to respawn at the center.
now to finish the
There we go.
I can't
Well,
do that yet.
well.
Not ready yet.
Try and get a couple of hits on her as she's doing this.
damn
There we go. Nothing of interest here. Might as well loot this. I swear that in not single, Jesus Christ, single player. Before you do the heroics, there's more NPCs in this particular corridor. When you do them on normal,
Recharging.
heroic seems
I
to have
can't
less.
cast that yet. I can't do
Not that it
yet.
would be a challenge, but it still adds to the fun. More stuff to kill, you know.
Not ready yet. I can't do that yet.
So yeah, I can't wait for next week's run of Next Ramus. Maybe I get lucky on 25 men and get the weapons or one of the weapons that I need. It would make such a big difference to me. Alright, spread our diseases.
That's still
Nice howling
recharging.
blast there. I think it's called
too far
howling blast.
away.
Yeah. Anyways. They don't last very long, do they?
Ability isn't ready yet.
Okay.
I'm out of range. I can't cast
And howling blast. That should help out. There we go. Alright, wait for the tank to go first. Never mind. That's fine. We can start this fight. I mean, we can all tank to some extent. Like I said, these things won't last too long.
It's too far away. I need a target.
There you go. Oh, there's another one. Never mind. And fight started.
Not ready yet. I don't have a target.
There we go. I mean, we are flying through this. It's been a while since I've done some heroics. Well, saying that, it's been a while since I've been in Nexus. Right, let's see how long this boss lasts. Okay, looks like we are ready. Ah, never mind, let's just go for it.
I can't do that yet. That ability isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
Now, I can only imagine how much bigger my DPS would be if I had the weapons I needed. No, there's two that drop in nats. Well, there's one. I can use both of them on both hands. That I would like to get my hands on. It would make such a big difference.
I need to get closer. I need to target something first. I can't cast that yet. Not ready yet.
And down he goes. Alright, here we go.
I'm out of range.
Oh. Oh, wow. Yep. That's the first time I've done that. Like, since I've played, I mean, and I'm talking all time, that's the first time I've ever fallen down. Wow, what a mistake. Well, it's the good old walk of shame now. God. Oh, it's going to be a long walk to get back to catch up with these guys. I can't believe. I mean, from where I was stood, it looked like I could get to the bottom platform. I guess not. I guess I'll remember that one. I won't be doing that anytime soon. What a noob mistake I made there. Unbelievable. Oh well, it was funny. It definitely amused me. And now we just have a long walk back. It'll take a while. Maybe if I use Unholy Presence, I can run a bit quicker. Not too much quicker, just a little bit. We don't want to be running too fast, you know. And that kind of tells you how long the dungeon is when you're having to do these long walks back. Suppose when you're fighting all the bad stuff in these dungeons, you don't really realize how long it is. It's because you focus on all the stuff you're killing and your spells and abilities and cooldowns. But it's already getting boring for me. That goes to show you how much patience I have for these. Don't get me wrong, they're nice dungeons. I like them. And they're nice to do. Even now when I'm pretty decently geared. But all this walking is really annoying. Well, not really annoying. It's just, yeah, boring. That's the word. It is what it is. I made a mistake. I paid for it. I do wonder how far they got, though. Right, let's not commit another mistake like that. Look before you jump. I guess we found out on that note where the bottom is. That's a positive, you know. Can always look at it that way. Right, looking down, that's fine. we go. They don't seem to have got to the boss just yet, so that's kind of good. There's hope for me yet. I'll go away. No, you're going to daze me. Leave me. I'm just going to run to my party members. I know those things will follow me all the way through the dungeon, and I can always take them out once we get there. There we go. Back into our presence.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Take these out. And I really hate when they slow you down like this. Right, it's down.
It's too far away.
Okay, apparently we're waiting for something. Don't run to the boss. Okay. Don't rush to the boss. Well, we're not rushing to the boss. Nobody is. I think, though, we could have taken the boss with the ads as well. We do have the DPS in the group anyways.
Not ready yet. That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
Okay. Can we go to the boss now? I guess so.
That ability isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Watch your step.
Oh, need to move. I think I'm fine there. That's good.
That ability isn't
I mean, the
ready
boss's
yet.
HP is melting away. Oh yeah, the other reason I decided to record it, and I should have said this at the beginning of the video, and it's because we're all going to use Army of Dead. So we've got
Still recharging.
4 Death Knights, and we're all going to basically use Army of Dead on the final boss. So it's going to be quite fun, although I think it's going to send the boss into a bit of a weird thing where it just spins around not knowing what to do. Okay, seems like we're avoiding this guy. That's fine, I'm happy with that. Well, I guess this guy isn't getting away.
I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
There we go. There's the agreement there. We're basically going to have a bit of fun here with Army of Dead. It's going to be quite cool. I'm quite curious to see how quickly the boss's HP
That
melts.
ability isn't ready yet.
Alright, I just need to pay attention and make sure that we all start at the same time. There we go.
Preserve.
There we go. Fun times.
There's no truth in it. No, no, no.
Oh my lord, look at the boss's health just go. I mean, the boss doesn't even know what to do. We are both getting hit here.
Final moments.
I
Got a
need
little
to get
tail
closer.
swipe there. I mean, some of the
Not ready
zombies
yet.
are dead. But yeah, I mean, it kind of melted half of the boss's health there. I do not know what threw me. Ugh.
Enjoy your final moments.
I need to get closer. It's too
So
far
that right
away.
there, I don't know what hit me back because I was definitely well out of that tail.
Finish it! Finish it!
I can't do that yet.
Uh-oh.
Not ready yet.
Someone nearly died there.
Never see daylight again.
Well, that was a tail swipe, but then I was well far from the tail. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Details. But that was it, yeah. That was the run. Looking at the time, about 20 minutes there. Good, nice, clean run, with the exception of me jumping off the cliff to my death. But yeah, fun. That was actually quite entertaining to watch. Thank you all for choosing to spend your time with me. I really do appreciate it. I will see you folks in the next episode. Until then, stay safe.